Hi everyone, this is Terry Nazon, world famous astrologer, and today is Friday. The day ruler of the day is the planet Venus, and the moon is in Libra, which is ruled by Venus. There's a slight inconjunct between the moon and the sun in Taurus, that's also ruled by Venus, giving way for issues regarding money, love, togetherness, and relationships or marriage. An inconjunct just gives you the opportunity to kind of fix your relationships or get back on track financially. You might have an urge to take care of things at home, your precious belongings, your furnitures, your the things that you love to be around. You may or may not want people in your home right now, and you may tidy up in case you have a date coming over. Of course, there's a lot more going on. As I wrote in my daily horoscopes, Vulcan goes retrograde. Well, Vulcan really isn't a planet. It's sort of an imaginary planet where maybe astronomers thought a planet should be, but we still consider it in astrology. And he is at 26 degrees Taurus. So you might want to check your birth charts, which you can get your free natal birth chart on my website or in my app. And check your chart for any planets at 26 degrees, because Mercury is going to be changing signs, entering Taurus, and of course eventually in about 3 weeks he's going to run over those degrees. And so this is a theme that's going to keep coming back up. The sun also in about a week is going to be running over, I know I shouldn't be saying running over, transiting those degrees 26, where we also find Uranus and the fixed star Tissot. So we're going to pay special attention to those degrees, those later degrees in the sign of Taurus, because Uranus is here. Uranus is in Taurus in his fall, working on some financial issues, I suppose, for the last 7 years. And also the fixed star Tissot, which gives mixed results. It can result in tragedies, accidents, or it can bring recognition and renown. And of course, Uranus in about a week is coming out of his shadow. So we're going to pay attention to those later degrees of Taurus. Where is this in your chart? Aries, it's in your second house of money. Taurus, it's in your first house of putting your best efforts forward. Gemini, it's in your 12th house of debts and insecurities. And for Cancer, it's in your 11th house of friends and group activities, political assignments, or finding your community or like-minded people. Leo, it's in your 10th house of career, where you change your mind a lot. And Virgo, it's in your 9th house, where you want to get away a lot. Libra, it's in your 8th house of joint finances, where you opt to marry well. And Scorpio, it's in your 7th house of personal relationships, where you attract all kinds of genius types and weirdos. Sagittarius, it's in your 6th house of work and helpfulness, and also dysfunctional relationships. Capricorn, it's in your 5th house of children, love, romance, hobbies, and your individual talents. Aquarius, it's in your 4th house of home, family, where you're outgrowing things and you are opting beginnings and endings. It's also called the burial, where you have to put things aside and you have to kind of let them go. Pisces, it's in your 3rd house of communications, where you haven't always been diplomatic. So check out where this is in your chart and if it's making any aspects, those 26 degrees, 27 degrees Taurus, and see if it's making any aspects to your personal birth chart. Of course, you can always book an appointment with me and we can go over that together. Have a wonderful Friday.